has a championship pedigree, and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. And the Broncos will put toe to leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UConn's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
To the air, it's McDonald. Snagged in the middle, it's Burton. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's open on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distance.
Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. UConn break to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Copeland. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They'll go to the counter play. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Husky.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game, Jesse?
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They've got the screen set up. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Now, how about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Jones wants to throw it. Release to the back. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the way, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Gets it out quickly. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They get enough push, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep talking about that.
UConn going back to work on offense. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. Caught in the backfield, it's Fareed. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Huskies headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Jones to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The UConn offense goes back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. UConn quick to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big 3rd down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on 4th down.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jones wants to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got enough for the first. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got a man, it's Miles. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Schroeder. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Jones to throw. Gets it out fast. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Catch in the middle, it's Klein. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Broncos. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Lining up to add another. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UConn going back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught over the middle. It's Copeland. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Schroeder. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep it.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
He might want another play. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Jones to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. From midfield, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Touchdown, UConn. They take the lead with the 6. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. He'll start this drive firing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Makes the grab. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. It's complete to the right. Turns it on in midfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. What a disappointment. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. UConn quick to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burton. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Now from inside the red zone. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
Quarterback on the keeper. They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UConn.
Fourth down and short, and where do they put the ball? In the hands of their quarterback. This guy is so good. They trust him. He runs the option and keeps it himself and gets just...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UConn! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Jones wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Here's a heat. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home with him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, then you're going to have time to throw.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Huskies are in the hurry-up.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Wants to throw. It's McDonald. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the ground, fighting off the defender. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's open. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. This UConn offense really has it going. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This is a tough one, a 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points.
It's complete.
This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's got his man, makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Pickup of 14. That's a first down for the offense.